so I'm back with another room design video. I just wanted to walk through a room design I did, kind of point out some of the elements of it, explain it. Yeah, how I got the idea, where I got some of the items, things like that. So this room is inspired by the Frenemies set. I made this room ages ago. I actually think I made this when Frenemies was still airing, which I mean, that has been like beef and done for years now. So this goes to show you how old this room is. But I also feel like this room has been made by a lot of different people, but so if this inspo is not as unique as I think it is, I get it. I still think it's such a fun room, and I just think the set design of it was so good, and that's why there's so many takes on it. But yeah, if you're unaware, H3H3 is a podcast. I really enjoy it. I watch it pretty much every episode they put out. I'm a big fan. Obviously, like, you know, there might be some crossover, but I just thought it'd be fun to recreate it in Webkinz and just see what I could do with it. So the iconic elements of the Frenemies set are the half pink, half black. So that's what I kind of based the design around. This is Trisha's side, and it's super curly, super pink. There's rainbow, these pink gems. It's beautiful. Pink mic. It looks amazing. On the right is Ethan's side. It's black. It has, the laptop. It has the director, he's the director. This little dog collar thing is supposed to represent, his dogs. Those are a big part of him. I feel like the diploma just kind of gives, Ethan's a smart one. That was their whole shtick. I tried to... Oh my god, this damn... Yawning. But I tried to have, these backdrops that, look like the sort of green screen they had set up. But, it is what it is. I think the pink and black elements are good enough. Then some other fun elements. Well, obviously we have all the cameras and the lights, this podcast, they're filming it, whatever. So it's interesting because I made this room ages ago, and I think, from what I recall, this was when Dan, I think it was Dan, sat in like a jungle setup. I don't even know, but that's what I was going for here, like kind of like his producer setup. It's very jungly, very green. Maybe I'm making that up. That's crazy. But yeah, we have like kind of a mishmash of other, desks here. I have the studio editing loft suite, which is funny. This is a side note. If you're familiar with this item, it's one of the most rare items. I think not most rare, but it's a pretty rare item because it was a promotional item only available once at the e-store. Funny thing is, I have 3 of them, and I remember when I got them, because it was a free item somehow, I was like, oh my god, let's just keep getting more. And then I was like, this item is useless. I don't think I used to be able to trade it. So it was just stuck in my dock, and I was like, I hate this item. But now I'm a big fan because I have multiple, and they're kind of valuable at the moment, but whatever. Anyways, this is just supposed to be a techie, high-tech booth. We got maybe Zach, the sound guy, Ian flipping. I probably need one for AB. I don't, it's the element of it. So some fun, I think the most fun little detail here is the pizza box. I feel like pizza is kind of I don't know if it's the downfall of the Frenemies, but it certainly had some bad luck of, they always had pizza when a big fight occurred, and it's kind of the running joke of you order pizza and it's all gonna fall apart. So I just knew I had to have a little reference to that here. Half eaten, set's empty, maybe the fight just happened. Otherwise, there's some cupcakes in the back because I just feel like eating was a really big part of the show. There was a lot of mukbanging, talking about food, talking about weight, things like that. Yeah, So honestly, there's not a ton to this room. I feel like the design is pretty like, it's not a design that I'm like proud of design wise. Like I think it's more a design I had a lot of fun creating because I was like creating, you know, I was trying to translate something that I loved from, you know, the YouTube space, real life, a podcast into Webkinz, and I just had a lot of fun creating it. So just kind of trying to find items that worked for it and, you know, put them together, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's funny, it's such like an iconic time. I really can't think of any other, you know, podcast like that where like this color scheme still, you know, rings out and you can tell what it's referencing. So shorter video here today, but I just wanted to highlight and kind of share this room. I had a lot of fun making it, and I think there's like some fun details with it, but definitely not one of my like complex rooms or a lot of like, you know, creative things going on. I think it was just like a fun one that I thought would be fun to just talk through quickly. So yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.